on this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast.
Only with magic so it can heal me.
Chester likes it when he's hurt.
I'm not kinky. It's what heals me. Don't look at me like that.
Chester handing Psyche the paddle. I swear, this is so I feel better.
After being battered by the welcoming party,
You had found your way to the Yeast of all brewery finally after a chase scene. But as soon as you got in, there were some still active clockwork brewers, and they beat the shit out of you, almost killed you
did.
guys. And Alonzo drank like a lot of beer against his will. You just defeated the last clockwork brewer as it falls to the ground, the gears grinding, the tubes going limp, and it just says, "Pleasure to serve you."
the Outlaws take a moment to rest and recover.
This group will not drink on the job. That was a one-time thing, and I am sorry that it happened to you.
Not willingly anyway.
I know.
Before they head further into the abandoned brewery.
This enormous room features smooth stone floors covered with dust and a catwalk 10 feet high leading around the south and west walls of the room. Giant covered vats and metal containers fill the space. Basically, this is a big like brewing workroom that you can see, and there's a bunch of vats.
It's about to get yeasty
Who knew the biggest challenge to us would be going to a bar?
now.
Are you guys afraid of heights?
Yes.
No, not really.
Sometimes.
So not great.
Sometimes.
So I'm not usually afraid of heights. I can be up on a bridge or something, and I'll be a little shaky, but I'll be okay. I have plans on going on a hot air balloon ride soon, and I'm terrified.
I've never been on a hot air balloon.
Yes, whenever I go up to Colorado in about two and a half weeks.
Oh, is this one of those things that is making you do? Got
Not
like a
bleh.
list? I
No,
don't know if we
it's-
can mention names. Because
No.
he mentioned like I'm adding this to the list. So
It's not that he's making me do it. I was just like, you know what? This is a good way for me to get past my fear of heights. This is a very safe way. It's going to be beautiful. It's going to be fun.
are you like going on a hot air
Yes.
balloon ride, or are you still going to be tethered to the ground mostly? Like, because I have ridden a hot air balloon, but they didn't like take us for a ride. They let us go up,
It's probably going to be up
and then
and
they
down.
pulled us back down. Someone always had
Wait.
the rope.
You got on a hot air balloon. Huh? Jacob?
It didn't go more than like 4 stories tall. It was in the parking lot of the gas station. I was
What the fuck?
I was
That sounds real sketch.
That does sound sketch. Let me start this off. I
Jimbo Billy
interrupted
Bob's
you.
hot air balloon.
I interrupted you, but I used to go to a daycare after school, and during the summer, they had a daycare program, and they would try to do stuff to make it special. I think they hired like a hot air balloon person to come out to the gas station across the street because that's where they had the most room, and you'd get in the hot air balloon, they'd let it go up. You'd hover for a little bit, they let it come back down, and everybody who wanted to got to try out the hot air balloon. It was fun. I'd rather not do it again, but it was fun.
That's nice. You know, I can actually appreciate that.
Yeah.
It's a life experience I have never had.
I understand that hot air balloons are safe, like a really safe way to like go up in the air or whatever statistically, but how hot air make thing go float and not catch fire to thing and fall down in bad times? Well, how?
And there's very
Yes.
little protecting you from the outside.
That is the question.
Yeah, how? It's
Yeah.
not physically possible, but yet it happens.
I don't trust airplanes. How am I going to trust a hot air balloon?
What happens if your flame goes out?
Exactly. Well, technically,
You get real cold.
it just starts
You
going
fall.
down.
Yeah, it just starts going down. It would take time to cool off.
That's actually nice to know. I didn't think about that.
And
Yeah.
probably if you were high up enough, would
It
get
would
to
take
where
a
you
very
would
long time.
start
Plummet.
falling. But if you weren't that high, it would probably just like, shoo.
Well, the real question is should you be operating an air balloon if you're really that
How
high?
much basket
That's
is in
the real
between
question.
you and dead air?
That's a fun
Yeah.
thing about going on hot air balloons. They're legally required to be operated by stoners. They're the only people allowed to get
Wait,
you
am
high.
I the only one who hasn't been and has no plans to be on a hot air balloon?
Do you
I
know
haven't
that you
been.
don't have to go to college to be a pilot?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew that.
And that you don't even have to finish high school?
Yeah, I knew that.
Yeah.
My older brother got to fly it. I'm pretty sure I've actually mentioned this on the podcast before, briefly. My older brother, when he was in his last few years of scouts, they took the scouts up there and let them learn how to fly planes. Of course, the instructor was there beside them.
Yeah,
such a
but
stereotype.
I was invited to go up while my brother was
like,
driving
no.
the plane. I was like, no, thank you. They're like, you sure this might be once in a lifetime thing? I'm like, I'm sure. I'm
Wait,
very sure.
you went in the air, but the hot air balloon, but not in the plane when your brother was flying it.
You make that sound
Yeah.
ridiculous. That sounds quite reasonable to me. Oh, yes, I, a child, know a professional hot air balloon person and the difference between them and my older brother who's not out of high school.
How old was your brother whenever this happened?
I think high school. Probably. He was.
So like a young punk in a plane?
Well, I don't know if I'd call him a punk, but yes.
Was he a punk?
I don't think
Was he a
so.
little punk?
No.
Was he a little
Maybe?
punk?
I don't
No.
think so.
Not really.
No.
He had friends who were punks.
Since when is the banter about Jacob's brother?
I mean, it's just what happened.
Yeah.
But no, I didn't
yeah.
want to. I didn't want to get in a plane. when
I
my
wouldn't
older
get in a
brother was
plane
flying.
flown by my younger sibling.
I mean, you don't want to get in a plane full of my professionals, so that's
Yeah,
not a real
exactly.
big
That's fair.
surprise.
That's fair.
Yeah, that is Jacob.
This, of course, was those small planes you see taking out of those little airports by the road.
Oh, yeah, the ones people die in.
Like
Yes.
the fucking Vespas of the plane world?
Yes.
Yeah.
I mean, because they're not going to
What
let
are
them
those
fly
called?
a Boeing 747.
Cessnas.
Cessnas, yes. That's what my grandfather had.
Ah.
We've talked about that story before.
We would pass one of those airports on my way to church every day. I mean, every Sunday. And one time the plane was coming down for a landing and it goes over the road and it's probably about 20 feet above your head at that point.
Damn.
And we all ducked in the car.
But the most important thing to keep in mind here, bringing all this together, is that the biggest difference between an airplane and a hot air balloon,
Metal tube.
air balloon is not metal tube.
Air balloon
therefore,
is not
it's
metal
okay.
tube.
It's okay.
Air
It's
balloon
okay.
is basket with balloon.
I don't have to like it still, but it's okay.
You can have personal discomfort with air balloon, but
That's
it's not a
right.
metal tube. So by definition, it is okay.
We have a question. Is a dirigible a metal tube?
A dirigible,
Yes.
Oh, like the horse-drawn dirigible.
like the horse-drawn kind.
Yeah.
It's more of a Zeppelin.
But is a Zeppelin a metal tube?
I am going to make a gut reaction with no research whatsoever and say no.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, I
You
don't.
heard it here first, folks.
It's a metal balloon.
With no knowledge, I'm
Yeah, I
going
was
to
getting ready to
no.
say.
Balloons aren't tubes.
A
But where you
dirigible.
sit.
You sit underneath it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A box. It's box.
It's box.
It's
And
box.
It's
it
box.
could be wooden box.
Can
Even-
it truly be a metal tube if it is lighter than air?
Yes.
Yeah.
Remember, airplanes are against nature, so you can't use common sense with them.
But you know what the weird thing is?
Centuries ago.
Don't know. I was going to say, geez, don't jump the gun. I was going to say,
Jump it. We're playing jump rope. I said dance. Double Dutch.
the most,
Please continue, Derek.
the biggest crime against nature is not airplane, it's helicopter. But is helicopter a metal tube?
No.
Helicopter sin.
You know, I just realized we
Helicopter
are
is a terrifying
like
whirly bird.
10 minutes into this banter, talking about nothing. And I think not everyone might get what we're talking about because in season, if you've just joined in season 3,
if they haven't listened to season 2, they don't get it. It's
Okay.
fine. They don't have to know it. They can go back and
Do
listen.
you just hate the audience, Jacob?
No, we can't explain every little joke every season. It is their job
To listen.
audience. It is their job to go listen to other stuff so they can get the reoccurring jokes between seasons.
Jacob is
love that
pointing
you're-
to the nebulous audience.
I
Yes,
love that
the
you're pointing
Hermaeus
to
audience.
the audience.
you're pointing
audience
to my
blob.
hallway.
The
The
audience
Boston
blob.
poster.
The Boston
Boston.
poster in my hallway.
Boston.
Boston.
Is the audience named Boston?
No, they're audience blob.
Audience Boston?
No, it's audience blob. They're in front of the Boston
So I have a
poster.
question.
Audience
Right there.
Blobston? Yes?
I want to completely interject myself. So,
What?
so is it detritus? Is that how you say like sediment?
Centuries before
Okay.
the Starstone was raised, the Wizard Kings Nex and Keb warred with one another, scarring the land between them into a devastated, unstable magic wasteland. From the glowing ashes of the Mana Wastes arose Alkenstar, the city of smog, a metropolis of airships, skyscrapers, factories, and clockwork wonders. To the world, Alkenstar is the pinnacle of innovation and determination in the face of insurmountable insurmountable odds. On its streets, life in Alkenstar is a non-stop race to stay ahead of the competition, and it is here that a desperate group, hungry for revenge, living on the edge of the law, hunts for the ones who cast them out. They are the Outlaws of Alkenstar. I heard what you had to say, and I just said no.
Yeah. We forced the conversation over.
That was a good effort right there. You got right through it.
How many times have you just changed the topic to see if I would say no and start reading the prompt? Is this a regular occurrence?
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Duh.
That's me saying that I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready. I'm done. I'm ready. I'm ready to go.
All right, so a couple housekeeping items here before we dive into the episode.
Yeah.
I was.
We level up?
No.
We'll
Hell
level
no.
up twice?
No way.
We leveled up 3 times.
Holy shit, 3 times?
You go
All
back
right,
to
let's
level
go.
1.
Fuck!
I mean, another
You got
character at level 1?
the Clockwork Brewers beat you back to level 1.
Oh, no.
I'm going to beat you within an inch of your level up.
I wanted to correct an issue that we had with grappling because
Yeah.
I was doing the grappling. And this isn't our Reign of Winter home game where Jacob is playing the grappler and brings a, textbook-sized chart of grapple knowledge.
I know the grapple rules now. That's just it.
I was listening because I think I was editing a couple weeks ago when I made this note, you guys fighting Slick and having to grab him and wrestle him and everything.
Yes.
And I realized that when we were playing last week, I don't think I spent an action each round to continue or maintain.
Yeah.
Because you grab someone and you have them, and then you have to maintain
the
it
grapple.
by spending an action.
Yeah.
And I wasn't doing that. I don't think it would have changed a lot, but point of order. Wanted to call it out.
Too late to change it now.
How you guys feeling after that fight with the barrels?
Drunk.
Not good.
I'm at 1 HP.
I'm at 1 HP.
I'm stupefied and clumsy and frightened.
Yeah, I was curious how that fight was going down. I actually toned it down for you guys HP wise so you could deal with them a little bit better.
because we only have 3 people.
Who knew the biggest challenge to us would be going to a bar?
I love
Yep.
that Alonso is probably just on the floor going,
You drunk as hell.
He's probably on the floor trying not to vomit.
You've had a lot of beer.
I'm not derm.
And it's probably stale.
oh, it's probably stale as fuck. He got the flat dregs.
His
Oh,
beer
he's probably got a tummy ache,
That
too.
thing is like an automatic brewer, so maybe it was fresh.
just piss tastes like beer.
What the fuck?
You shut up.
Well, when last we left our intrepid band of drunk adventurers,
Of Micah's
Excuse
Angels.
me. Only one is drunk.
Jacob paused to look at his character sheet. You had found your way to the Yeast of All Brewery finally after a chase scene. You got here. You saw a touching scene of Gattleby reuniting with his old flame.
His ex-lover, who definitely does not seem thrilled.
You made your way into the Yeast of All Brewery to explore its insides and get whatever.
I thought you said Weast.
Shut up. You went in to get some of Gattleby's goods, but as soon as you got in, there were some still active Clockwork Brewers who looked like they've been reprogrammed or something, because they were greeting you like you were there to taste stuff.
See, I thought they were broken, but you said reprogrammed. There's a hint there.
There's a hint
I'm
there.
gonna metagame off
There's
this.
nefariousness.
I thought you guys rolled something. I thought you identified something last week.
If we did, I already forgot.
I already forgot
Because
to.
it's been a solid amount of time.
Reprogrammed. Maybe.
Maybe.
And they beat the shit out of you. Almost
Yeah,
killed
they
you
did.
guys.
It hurt so bad.
Again,
Boy.
I adjusted them for a 3-person party. I didn't adjust their abilities, but I adjusted their health so it would take less time for you to
Didn't
knock
you
them out.
say that after I shoved the first one, you gave them more
gave them
health
more
points
HP,
in the
you
middle of the
bitch.
fight?
Yeah, I gave them a
Sometimes that
little bit
happen.
more, like 5 more HP, I think. I don't
love that
remember
you're
how much
cracking
exactly.
your knuckles and folding your arms.
You do that all
silly
the
little
time in
piss bitch.
Hawthorne. I can see you do it.
I have a solid excuse. I'm owning up to my own mistakes.
You threw a alchemical bomb and it melted one of them like in a heartbeat. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's how the
He'll
game
just throw
works.
another one and destroy the other one. And then you didn't.
I have very limited bombs, sir.
Well, you're not the one who came out of their force-fed beer.
Yeah.
You're right. I'm just really hurt.
Yeah, butthurt. And so, in the fight, you got your asses kicked, and Alonzo drank like a lot of beer against his will. And he is now suffering some status effects because of that. And that's where we left you guys. You just defeated the last clockwork brewer as it falls to the ground, the gears grinding, the tubes going limp, and it just says, "Pleasure to serve you."
I hate that. I hate that he's still being nice.
It has no soul.
It
Chester,
could have a soul.
Chester lies down on the floor, ignoring the puddles of ale everywhere. They'd be like, Gattleby,
Yeah?
I think your ex hates you.
What gave you that idea?
She tried to kill us with ale.
Alonzo lays down on the floor of
There's
his
worse
head
ways to go.
I'm
near
so
yours. Be like, what you looking at?
We abstain.
I ain't seeing nothing on the ceiling this interesting.
This group will not drink on the job. That was a one-time thing, and I am sorry that it happened to you.
Not willingly
I
anyway.
know.
He burps.
I could cast. Do you need to be healed?
I cast, do you need
He's
to be
got
healed?
like Alonzo has like big bruises on him from when he's been pelted by this thing. Do you need to be healed?
And a beer belly.
Who?
Instant beer belly.
I have the ability to cast
Remove beer
one
belly.
spell, and I can do 2 focus spells. What do you need me to do?
Heal, because you can always get your focus points back. Drow, you and I have hit point stuff. I'm pretty sure Alonzo is mostly the status effect, which we can just wait till that runs out.
About
He cures.
30% down in hit points.
Okay, so you
Alright,
still need to be
Numerically
healed.
speaking,
I will
got
cast
beat up a
harm
little.
on you.
Yes, harm me.
Keep that kink inside.
Harm me. Hurt me. Hit me. Only with magic so it can heal me.
Okay.
Chester likes it when he's hurt.
Only
Yep.
if it's magic. I'm not kinky. It's what heals me. Don't look at me like that.
Chester handing Psyche the paddle. I swear, this is so I feel better.
Listen, it's not about being hurt. It's about proving I'm
have
stronger than the pain.
A condition hands you a whip.
Alonzo,
This was your wife's.
I'm so uncomfortable right now.
whip makes so much more sense now. New Chester lore unlocked.
Oh no. I
Oh
don't-
boy, here we go.
This
All
is
right,
still going
never
on.
mind.
Oh,
never
no.
mind.
Ah.
I'm gonna heal you. Hang on. Where's the thing? One living creature or one
If
willing
I ever
undead creature.
design a T-shirt, it's going to be a mutated gnoll in a bride's dress.
Poorly
Oh my
photoshopped
God.
bridal gown.
With the whip in the air.
Yeah.
I will do the verbal somatic one that
All right.
still has the range of 30 feet. And I'm going to be healing an undead creature. So this is D8 plus 8.
All right.
Right. Is this a D8? It is a
Should have
D8.
been a D8.
Should have been dear.
And while this is happening, Alonzo or Chester will be working on Alonzo with healing. 12 hit points.
Yes.
Nice.
And Alonzo is literally just laying on the ground, kind of.
And I'll roll
He's
a medicine
stupefied.
check for what's his face.
So this is going to be treat wounds?
Yes,
10
treat
minutes.
wounds, 10 minutes.
All right, go ahead and do that.
Alonzo, would you allow us to do something?
What?
I would ask that you open up your mouth.
I'm sorry, it's 10. I
He
failed.
starts
You fail.
breathing heavily.
I
He's
fail.
nervous.
You
It's
don't
okay.
get hurt.
It is all right. You will be fine. And then they shove their finger into
gonna
your
die.
throat to try and make you throw up.
He vomits
Speaking
straight
of which-
into your mechanical parts.
Actually, before you vomit, I need you to make me a fortitude save after 10 minutes.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Don't forget your +6 from the anti
Oh, do I still have that?
thing.
Is it still
Squeeze him.
active?
It lasts for 6 hours.
Yeah,
Squeeze
we're
his
good.
tummy. Empty his gullet.
Empty the tom-tom.
I'm really glad you gave me that +6 because I'm starting off some bad.
Oh, no, I'm
rolls.
sorry. It lasts for 6 hours. It's a +2.
So what's your total?
Lamau.
16.
not
Oh,
bad
you're fine.
still.
Good.
You stay at Wait,
No, you go down.
You go down to stage 1. You're only clumsy 1.
Oh,
You're
no
not
longer stupefied?
And
Yep.
if we wait another 10 minutes, then
You make another save.
And
Do I need to make it right now?
and a focus
no,
point
after
will come
10
back.
minutes.
yeah.
Should I
If you
heal him
refocus,
too?
yeah.
Yeah. But
Okay.
everybody we should not finish resting until we're full health. I can also, while you're healing Alonzo, Chester can do another first aid check on you.
All right, I will do this. I will.
That one also fails. My bad. I'm rolling bad.
Chester, I cannot stress enough that I am at 1 HP.
I'm trying. Listen, we wait an hour and do it again.
We have been here for 2 hours. Alonzo is covered in his own vomit.
We have not been here for we've only been here for 20 minutes at this point.
That was my nice waistcoat.
He threw up on my watch. I looked at my wrist. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, visual people.
Can someone do a first aid check on themselves as well?
Are you saying, is it possible?
Yeah. I mean, I think it is, isn't it? Because then Chester will also try and do one to himself for the next 10 minutes.
You can definitely target yourself. I'm looking at the text of it.
Okay, that is a 23.
So you can heal yourself.
That's 2d8,
2d8, yes.
Does anybody give me some healing?
Yeah.
He just tried to use treat wounds, so you can't have that on you for another hour. But you had the spell you wanted to spend on
Yes,
Alonzo.
I will use one of my focus points to cast a focus spell that is lifelink. So I'm gonna roll a d4.
You get 1 hit point back.
I'm up to 22 now.
Do you have a way of healing yourself?
No,
Okay.
So
I could use no.
you refocused for the first 10 minutes when Chester was healing Alonzo, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then you healed yourself with the focus point, so you're going to spend the second 10 minutes refocusing, or
I can't heal myself with the focus point.
or excuse me, you cast your focus spell after 10 minutes. Are you going to spend the second 10 minutes refocusing, or how does that work?
Yes, you can refocus every 10 minutes.
I will try. Fuck, I can't do that.
What?
I can't use the kit on myself. I'm just
Why not?
because it already happened to me, so I'm gonna
Oh,
be.
that's why I have to wait an hour.
Yeah.
So technically speaking, with magic, you can heal people with harm or the other thing 6 times in an hour, whereas treat wounds can
Well,
only
those
happen.
are spells, not
Yes.
focus powers.
But I thought the harm was a focus power.
That's a spell.
Nope, that's a spell.
First level spell.
So I am out of first level
There you
spells
go.
now.
So you can use focus points to heal
Mm-hmm.
6 times in an hour because you can just keep refocusing, whereas
Yeah.
treat wounds base can only be done once an hour.
I will keep on refocusing and pumping itty bitty little bits of health
Main
into
thing-
not Chester.
I was getting at is now we've done 20 minutes, so it's another 10-minute interval. I need Alonzo to make another fortitude save.
Oh, that's a nat 20.
Hell
Hey,
yes.
all right, so that's a critical success.
Get slapped on the back at the right point in time and you just throw everything up.
Bleh. Yeah, you are totally fine now. After 20 minutes, I mean, you're maybe still tipsy, but you have no mechanical limitations to you. But your waistcoat is a little sullied from the vomit.
I pluck your hat off your head, kind of tap it up against the counter a little bit to get what's it off, and then I put it back down. Have you thought about water, maybe?
Anybody got any?
I'm sure I have water.
You just hand him your water bottle and it's full of oil.
I don't drink oil.
Sip, sip. Time to lubricate.
Either that or your water bottle is an oil can that's been cleaned out.
It's for the aesthetic. It's perfectly safe.
Still smells funny.
No,
but
it
he
doesn't.
downs it.
No, it doesn't. Only trace amounts of lead.
This is unleaded water.
Unleaded water. Alonzo, anybody got any Tylenol?
Is Tylenol the one you don't want to have after drinking?
What's Tylenol?
I think that's aspirin.
Probably.
I just take them all.
I wouldn't
What's
know.
the
I
worst
don't
that can
drink
happen?
much.
Just pick one of everything. One of them work.
That's right. And if
It'll
side
balance
effects,
out.
Yeah, side
It'll
effects
balance
happen.
out.
The other thing will fix the side effects. So it's
Obviously.
cool.
Nothing
That's how
This
it
is
works.
the worst advice.
Nothing
What the fuck?
bad could possibly happen to your liver.
You'll live forever.
That's what magic's for, to reform your liver.
Yeah. Number one use of magic in the world of Galarian, growing new livers.
All right, so that's 30 minutes. Did you pass your check?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
All
so
good.
I'm clear
no more
now.
Drunk. So we just have to worry about hit points. I'm at 21 of 28.
I'm at 23 of 32.
1.
You should probably drink one of our moderate elixirs.
Probably.
Yeah.
That's what, 2d8?
Okay.
That'll heal you.
A moderate elixir?
Yeah.
I am still at the minor outpouring because I refocused.
But can't you be healed magically speaking? Or is it only elixirs?
So, effects that restore HP take a status penalty to half my level.
Did you say moderate? Or is it
Minor.
lesser? We got given some chunkier ones, didn't we?
I'll tell you.
Let me
This
look.
is what came from Gattleby.
Yeah.
Let me look at my who's it, what's it.
Did he really give us 2 moderate life elixirs?
Minor elixirs of life.
Okay, that's 1d6.
He gave you a moderate cognitive mutagen.
There we go.
Okay, there it is. I have the
Okay.
elixirs of life. Minor. I will roll.
It's a d6 plus 1.
Just
think.
D6.
Or just d6, excuse me. Sorry. The bonus is plus 1. The bonus is for saving throws against diseases and poisons.
Yeah.
I drink it and nothing happens.
I thought your stuff didn't affect elixir healing. Alchemical
It's just
healing.
anything that heals me.
Oh.
Hold on. I think Jacob's right, because we
we went
went over
through
this
this.
last week.
Would you like me to read it?
Yeah.
As my life force seeps outward, it becomes more difficult for my body to keep functioning. Effects that restore hit points to you take a status penalty equal to half of your level.
Minimum 1. Okay. I'm thinking about moderate
I
curse,
rolled
which
a
is
1.
which is about spells. Oh yeah. So that sucks.
Yep.
All right. I guess we'll wait. Well, we can sit here for an hour. We'll get these treat wound thingies going on.
Psychic drinks it and just, they swallow it, and then there's a little pipe in their throat. It just kind of pours out there.
Rejected. Well,
I think it tasted funny.
All right. So you want to wait an hour?
die.
Wait, did you try healing Psycheer in that last 30 minutes?
And I rolled a 4 on the die.
So you rolled terribly for Alonzo and Psycheer, but when you heal yourself,
Oh, we're pretty great.
oh great.
Yeah.
What is the thing you have to roll to heal somebody with
Medicine.
Medicine, and it's DC 15.
But it doesn't matter who rolls it. It can only happen to a person once.
I was going to say, I
hour.
could have tried, but
What's your medicine?
5, but that means I'd have to roll a 10 or more.
No, my medicine's also 5. I just rolled bad.
But, you know, it's like the union. You know, you're not allowed to do medicin
Yeah, right.
within a
Yeah.
certain amount of hours. So
Okay, so I'll just tick by another hour.
tick, tick, tick.
You want to go roll around the clock again and roll?
Does anyone have higher than 5 medicine?
So while we waited for that hour, Alonzo
No, my
meticulously
medicine's 5.
All right.
picked all the vomit off of his waistcoat.
I will try
Gross.
Psycheer
Can
the
I
Observer
help?
first.
Can I aid?
Did I aid?
I will allow aid, but you have to hit the same DC to give a +1.
And can more than one person aid?
Did so.
I'm gonna have one person aid for
All right.
now.
You get a +2, right?
+1.
Plus 1.
+1?
Plus 6. Plus 6. Plus 6. Aha.
Aha.
24.
And his is on Alonzo.
Oh, no, this is on Psycheer.
Psycheer needs the healing.
Almost
Okay.
a critical.
I'm low, but I'm doable.
Hold on.
That's a 4 and a 3. 7.
7 hit points.
7 hit
6.
points.
Jeez.
And, cheese. And also, if you're wounded, you're no longer wounded. And I suppose I'll try Alonzo again. Why not, right?
Yeah.
5.
Total.
Beautiful.
That's 10 total.
Oh, 10
It's
total.
not a critical failure.
Okay.
You don't make it worse.
Wow. So where you're
Can
after
I
this?
attempt to heal myself? No, wait, he tried on me. I keep forgetting.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be low in hit points, so I'll hang back instead of fighting up front. if
You're
I have
our
to.
frontline fighter. You can't hang back.
You've also got in the 20s.
Hey,
I have 7.
What are your hit point numbers going around right now?
I'm 21 of 28.
Okay. And then you're 7 out of how many Psycheer?
32.
Oh, you're in way
Jeez.
better shape than me. I'm 23 out of 32.
Well, they're not in better shape. You have the highest hit point total right now.
You're in
4
way
hit
worse
points.
shape, is what I meant to say. I
okay.
apologize.
7 hit points. You live forever.
You'll live forever.
Looking
Just,
at Psycheer as they are bleeding actively. You're fine.
You're fine.
You're fine.
You could drink another one of your
Tis
elixirs
just
to get
a
you back up to
flesh
full.
wound. Do we have one?
We have
like
2.
everybody has like 1 or 2
Yep.
or more at this point. We had a lot of them from Gattleby.
Go ahead and do it. Does Gattleby know any spells?
No.
Could he help me?
He's useless.
Is he an alchemist?
How much healing is in one of those? We had to put it in the bag. That's why I
D6.
don't know I had it.
I mean,
Just
if you
got an
want to,
alchemist in a bag.
if you want to have the guy who made an explosion that leveled like half a building try to heal you.
People have multiple skills, Derek.
Not when they're NPCs.
You're right.
I'm not going to judge him.
I'm judging him.
Woof bark.
4. I got 4 hit points. That's better. I've almost made it to 30 now. This is better.
All right. What about as good shape as we're going to get?
Yep.
Let's go.
Live forever.
We'll
I
live
feel
forever.
fine.
Another hour passes. We could just wait another hour and see if we can heal
let's just
Psyche
move
some
on.
more.
Let's
Wait,
go.
no. How bad is Psyche though?
7.
Psyche is at 7.
Oof. You have to get close to do your hymn, don't you?
Psyche is 1 hit away from being down.
Yeah, that's not good.
What time in the day is it right now?
It's probably like 4.
It's about like 1-ish in the afternoon. I've been tracking it on the calendar thing in Foundry.
Actually, we could just wait another hour. We're not that desperate for time, I believe, right?
I mean, you made it to the brewery and you escaped the people behind you. Actually, on that note, I was listening to stuff, and I think we even mentioned it the other week, and we didn't actually get to it. Chester, you never rolled any knowledge on the people that were you fought.
Technically speaking, I did roll a knowledge check on the people the goblins and the jester thing we fought. I did roll on them to find out who they were, and I just rolled very bad. I could roll again.
I thought you were rolling to find out their abilities.
No,
and
I was
stuff.
rolling to find out about them.
But I had you roll like appropriate to what kind of creature they were.
All right. I'll roll society.
No, you have underworld.
I do have
lore.
underworld, yes.
That's what I wanted you to roll that you haven't rolled yet.
I will do that.
What happened?
Why'd you roll twice?
It went off the table.
Okay.
9 plus 8 is 17.
All right, that actually beats the DC here.
Oh,
Hey.
It was 16 that you had to beat.
Ooh.
You would know, and this is why I wanted you to roll underworld lore more specifically, that the people you fought, the brightly dressed like gnome goblin group and whatever, they are part of a gang called
The shitty little small fries.
they're from a gang called the Powder Keg Punks. And
Punks in a powder keg.
yeah, I'd have no idea why
Roll
that
the
would
intro.
be relevant. Looks at the title of this book, but you know they're from the Powder Keg Punks, which is led by a like monkey goblin leader whose name is Glaz. Like you would know that that's what they're from, but you have no idea why exactly they would be after you. Because
wonder why.
you know for sure that they don't like, or they haven't worked with Mugland. You know, if you like were to visualize this movie style, you'd flash back to your wall of yarn and taped up photographs. And they've never featured on the map connected to Mugland and all the gangs he works with, which makes you really confused because you were certain that Mugland was going to send goons after you, but you're about like 85% confident that they wouldn't be in his repertoire, which makes you confused.
So Chester's sitting there, but while we're waiting for the healing to happen, are we going to wait for a second hour?
Yeah, I think that's what you guys
Okay,
said.
while we're waiting there, Chester like pulls out like some files he has in his coats and he starts ruffling through them. And he's like, hold on a second. I know who those punks were. They were the Powder Keg Punks. But that's weird.
I used to watch them on Cartoon Network.
Not the same ones. I think they were inspired by them before they became a gang of hooligans. They thought they were going to be like good people, but then they just was a normal gang.
Punks next door.
The punks next door. Thing of it is, they ain't associated with Mugland as far as I can tell. And I've done some research. So how'd they know what we were doing? They
Have
were waiting
we?
in ambush for us.
Gotten new enemies?
See, their leader is a monkey goblin by the name of Glaz, but monkey goblins aren't the kind of goblins we ran into in the junkyard.
And
So
we were friendly with them.
yeah. Monkey goblins is they're from the Mwangi Expanse, if I recall correctly. So he's kind of a goblin out of water over here.
I mean, this is the same continent, but yeah, it is a little bit
Interesting.
far from.
This is far. This is not only far distance-wise, but this is also far culturally from the Milwaukee Expanse.
Yeah, you're right.
But a goblin is a goblin, no matter where they are. I don't know how.
Unless they're a Grendelau.
Unless they're Grindelau. I mean, they're still just goblins, just with tentacles.
Little bitch goblins.
That's right.
Anyways.
That's just a weird. They're not associated with muggling. How'd they know what we were doing? How'd they know to wait in ambush? This is weird. If we don't end up killing Glaz on the way over to the bar, because, you know, stuff like that happens when things like this happen, we should report this to.
Someone's played a couple of Adventure Paths.
We should report this to bar lady. What's her name?
Phoebe Dunsmith.
Dunsmith.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen.
Your intuition terrifies me.
I've read a couple of stories about adventures. You always end up fighting the boss of some gang, even in weird places. It just is what happens.
I gotta say one thing.
Did you read the one about the cat girl and the plant man on the alien planet?
Hey, spoilers.
That had no.
I'm baffled.
It's Rain of Winter.
Plant man?
Plant? You're just a shambling mass.
Shambling
Oh,
mouse.
that's right. I forgot. Okay, I'm sorry. I was thinking.
For everyone out of the loop, this is a reference to our whole
No,
Rain of Winter
no,
campaign.
stop.
including me.
Stop!
Okay.
Stop! It's only a spoiler if you explain it.
Yeah, Derek.
Spoilers.
Spoilers.
I think Plant Man and Alien Cat Girl doesn't give too much away. The spoilers
It's
was a
just a
joke at
reference
first.
to another game. That's all it is.
It's just a reference to another game.
But yeah, he'll say that out there, and he'll be like, "That's weird." All right, time to poke you again.
I will say, quick interlude before we get back to it here.
Yes.
I love how one of my big problems when I listen to other tabletop podcasts, even ones that I really like and listen to a lot of,
Yes.
I can never keep track of more than like 3 names at one point in time. Outside of characters like NPCs, I can do 3. Once you get past 3, like on complex plots, gone. And I love that it built into our podcast is Jacob's horrible memory, so that anyone who can't remember who an NPC is will instantly get reminded because Jacob has to be reminded.
Listen, when I play Dungeons and Dragons, Pathfinder, anything, my memory relies solely on the DM to remind me of the things I already know.
Drow takes excellent notes.
I take fantastic
he takes good notes
You
too.
just don't know what they mean.
He's too lazy to read back on them.
They are simple notes. Okay. Listen, you want to know my notes are
You
for
made
today?
drow harmonica.
You know what my notes are today? Banter, hot air balloons, and flying, and what? Then healing happens. While healing's happening, Chester does knowledge check. They are the powder on the gang that attacked. They're the powder keg punks, the leaders of Monkey Goblin called Glaz. I take good notes.
You do.
If
you
I
really
take notes,
do.
I have trouble staying in the moment.
That's fair. I take notes after the game, usually.
Last week, notes ended with Alonzo hoisted. We win, but we're in bad shape.
Yeah, you told me that before we started
Short
today.
to the point.
Oh my God.
Let's do the healing again.
Who wants to aid on this one?
I'll
How
attempt
about
to aid.
you attempt to help me?
I
did
guess
great.
I understand. Okay.
I got an 18.
Then you aid them.
That is a natural 10, which means I make it.
Yay!
Exactly.
2d8.
Yay, roll 2d8, give it to yourself. Treat yourself.
Treat yourself.
That is a 4.
Do some healing.
Oh.
That is a 6.
Oh.
That is
Yay!
a total of 9 with my -1.
Hey.
You're still in a
Hey,
much better
16
place.
hit points is
You're
great.
2 hits away from going down.
Yep.
Yeah.
Unless you get critical.
Yep. However, another part of the thingamawhatsit is if I go down by a critical, I'm at dying 1 instead of dying 2.
Yeah, that's good.
That's
good.
good. That's good. So
It's
Alonzo
great to be a cat.
is the other one who needs healing right now.
No, he's okay enough.
I mean,
You may as well.
why not, right?
I need 5 points of healing.
Yeah, but you may as well.
I'll roll for you.
Oh, okay. If you
The only-
can, then
listen,
try.
the only way you get hurt by me trying to heal you is if I roll a 1. 20.
Oh, thank God.
Yay.
I thought you were going to look Cat in the eyes and say,
I roll a 1.
Really thought that's what was coming.
That is 11 healing.
So you're
Oh,
back up
sweet.
to 4.
I'm like,
And-
can I keep those extra? No, I know I can't.
No.
I wish.
No,
And
I
then
know I
nice.
can't.
For me. Don't worry
So-
about it.
Keeping
Do I
that.
have all of my focus points right now because we've been sitting here?
Yeah, that's exactly what
Yeah.
happens.
Hell yeah.
But you're still at minor curse.
No, it's
Yep.
just, you know how I was feeling slightly hangover-y? I like to think all the extra healing made his hangover headache go away.
Yeah, probably. You took 2 hours, so you're probably completely back to normal.
I wish that I recovered from a hangover in just 2 hours.
Yeah.
I wouldn't know because I've never had one.
Keeping the extra hit points from treat wounds as temporary hit points is like giving yourself temporary hit points because you took your Flintstones vitamin gummies in the morning.
Yeah. Oh, man. All right.
All right, so yeah, I'll describe this room again now that you've cleaned the blood and vomit up and dusted yourselves off. The small tasting room.
Taste?
A small taste of room.
This room tastes good.
This room tastes bad.
You can lick the wallpaper. It doesn't
make-
taste like anything. I didn't say it tasted like anything. I said you could lick it.
You make one mistake.
Derek's
We
face.
spend a minute and a half berating you for it.
I'm sorry.
We expect perfection from our DMs.
I hate this because normally I just shut up and let you say something and then say it right and then edit it out. But now you've said something funny and now I have to leave it in. The small tasting room features a short bar to the east with 4 stools and shelves full of various bottles. A small table and 2 chairs stand by the western window.
Mimic.
Stablians.
I roll into it.
A metal framed glass double door, wooden boards nailed tightly across it, leads to the street on the northwest side of the room. A single wooden door exits to the east next to the bar. You guys don't have to do this weird visual game with me describing stuff because you can see the goddamn map.
Is there a cash register? Or how about this?
Put the money in the bag.
Can I do a perception check to check for goodies?
Yeah, this could have happened while you sat here for 2 hours.
Don't worry about it.
Should I
Nothing.
look?
It's a 10.
Could
Total?
I perceive?
Yeah.
Sure.
In
I'm not
2
the-
hours, we
I'm
both
not
could
the
have.
only one who would be doing a perception check. We're wasting 2 hours in here.
I got a 17.
Okay.
Chester's too distracted trying to figure out what's going on with the powder keg punks.
Yeah.
I also got a 17 in total, but that's a 12 for me with a 5 perception, so
I
that's
rolled a
not
nat
bad.
10.
Yeah, I mean, it's not a tough perception check, but you find there is a cash register. It is empty. But there are under the bar some unopened whiskey jugs,
Oh ho ho.
particularly valuable whiskey too.
I will put them in the bag and instruct what's-his-fuck not to consume them.
Whoa, you got me some hooch.
You may have one.
How many whiskey jugs and how much are they worth?
There is one jug, or rather, there's a couple jugs if you want to give him some, but there's one in particular that you know is worth 10 gold pieces.
He can't have that one.
Yes.
really like it. I like Isla Scotch. This is an import. I don't know why they'd have it in this brewery if they didn't make it. Maybe they worked with them. Maybe they sent them barrels. This is just Derek talking.
Your ex-girlfriend got it specially for you, but now she has specifically instructed us not to let you have it.
I don't believe you, but I won't have it. Give me the other whiskey.
As you wish.
We gave him the regular stuff.
Don't get hoisted.
I just imagine you leave the bag on the floor and Gattleby sits like with his head
In it,
just like
yeah.
a foot off the floor,
Yep.
hooked out.
Yeah.
That's great. It's like a portable hole, except stupider.
Yeah.
I love it.
And is that about it in this room?
Yeah, that's it for this room. All right, so you got that looted. What do you guys want to do? Basically, there's the entrance you guys came through, and then there is a door to the southeast.
We head for the door.
I suppose we go to the only place we haven't been yet.
All
Least
right.
it is.
It is not locked, but it is shut.
I want to listen and see if there's anything on the other side.
Roll perception.
That is a 18.
18? Mm-hmm. 18. With an 18, you don't hear anything, and you're certain that this is not locked, or if it is locked, Gattleby's keys to the place will unlock this one.
Then
What about trapped?
wouldn't my perception have noted that?
No traps.
Okay, I open the door.
As you open the door,
It's a trap.
It's a trap.
there you go. I opened the door for you.
Oh, thank you.
I see more.
You do see more. Let me
See more
describe the
butts.
room. It's a big room you're walking into. This enormous room features smooth stone floors covered with dust and a catwalk 10 feet high leading around the south and west walls of the room. Giant covered vats and metal containers fill the space.
They're covered in giants?
A 5-foot high platform leads to the 4 vats
That, giant.
in the side of the room. Various doors exit to the west, north, and east. giant comma vat.
Yes.
It's a vat giant with wings.
Basically, this is a big like brewing workroom that you can see, and there's a bunch of vats.
Have you ever been inside of a brewery?
No,
It's cool.
You've been in Addie Greens,
no, I haven't.
haven't you? I've been in Addie Greens.
Well, I've been to a brewery here in like Wake County area. I went to Trophy Brewing in Raleigh, but it was like there was brewing stuff way over somewhere, and I went up and got beer
We
at a
went,
counter.
I went to a fundraiser for
It was in Fuquay, right?
yeah, and they had opened up the brewery room as room for the fundraiser. It was just some cool stuff in there.
Well, that's what it's like here, except it's very dusty and not a lot going on. Yeah, indeed.
My allergies.
Gesundheit.
Oh, thank you.
Do you want to move yourselves in this room?
No.
No, do we?
I did.
Move further.
Oh, I do not trust that. I do not trust that at all.
Drain.
The drain.
I'm ready for an L ooze.
Ale ooze.
The sewer ooze from the drain.
Yep.
I am the great mighty ooze.
Booze.
No, I just want to climb on the catwalk and shoot down at anything.
You can go up on the catwalk.
That
there
is
should be
where my
stairs.
kind belongs.
Actually, on this Foundry map, you can see them. I'll ping them for you guys on the map.
I totally want to go up on the catwalk.
Whoa,
Yeah.
whoa, ho. Maybe we should do a perception check or something.
I was gonna say
You
I
can
check
go
it to
up
make
on
sure
there.
it's still sturdy.
Oh yeah, sure. I mean, you don't even need to roll perception. This place was shuttered recently, but not because it's like in disrepair and falling apart. It was just business was bad, so it looks totally fine.
If anything, it's dusty, but it's not like structurally unsound.
Yeah, it's just been closed
Okay.
up because
I want to go up there and see what it looks like from above.
Okay, yeah, you walk past. So there's those 4 vats, and then there's the 4 over here.
Do I see anything extra special from this height?
What's your perception bonus?
7.
All right. Yeah. So with that, your base perception DC is 17.
It's not every day a non-magical character gets an up-high view of a room.
Yeah. I mean, there's not much going on here. You notice that it looks like the 4 vats on the side that you're on are kind of empty. But the ones that you see with the stuff going out from under them on the map, at least, that look drained, like looks like there might be stuff in them still. But yeah, you'd have to get closer to kind of see what state
I'm gonna
they were
go
left
closer
in.
to that.
Oh, I'm sure you'd like it if we got closer, wouldn't you?
I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna
Yeah,
view it
bitch.
from above.
As you approach
Uh-oh.
the bottom 4 vats on the south side of the room,
Stop
I gotta make things happen, okay?
you walk over there, and as you approach the first one and you walk past it, the top just goes poof off, and crawling out of the top,
Okay, Maddie Mercer.
you see a big yeasty blob kind of just slurp out of the top. Boop. And then
Oh,
as you
yuck.
see that one come out, you see a second one on the other side pop out.
A big yeasty blob.
A big yeasty blob.
Would you call this a beer ooze?
I would call it a yeast ooze. You know what else I would call it? Roll for
Roll
initiative.
for initiative.
Just give me my bottle cap. I was right.
Yeah, take a bottle cap, Jacob.
Yay for Jacob!
Jacob saw the vaguest hint of liquid in this room and said, ooze.
Listen,
right.
I got what did I get? I got the mistress right mostly. I got the ooze right. Gattleby. I remembered I said this. We're gonna fight Gattleby, and he's gonna be in a mech. I'm calling it.
Wait,
I'm gonna stick
no,
to
no,
my gun.
no,
Not
you said
Gattleby.
Muglin would be a mech.
Muglin's gonna be in a
Yeah,
mech.
that's right.
A steampunk mecha suit.
I need to change the ending of this
I
adventure
rolled
now.
a 1.
Oh dear.
Oh no. I also rolled a 1. Oh no.
And our initiative is perception, right?
Yeah.
Oh, I rolled great.
Oh, good.
Well, okay, I rolled better than average.
So you didn't roll a 1.
No, I rolled a natty 12.
Let's go get your initiatives here and I'll plug them in the thing. Alonzo, what'd you get for initiative?
I got 19.
19. And Psyche here, the observer.
I got fucking 6.
Still better than what the machine rolled for you.
It can't be.
Because the machine doesn't know your bonus.
Oh,
Okay.
It's the Chester roll initiative, Williams.
It's 8.
8 total.
Yep. It's
Alrighty.
natural 1.
Yeah.
Those oozes look nasty.
Yeah.
These might not be accurate to what's happening right now, but if you look at them, they've got skeletons and weapons inside of them.
Let's just say I've got my view very scrolled out because it's a bit of a trippy thing for me.
It does have some.
So I'm scrolled out
tryptophobia.
a heck ton.
It's got a couple of Lotus Pod bumps on there.
Which is why I'm scrolled out.
Well, I'm not scrolled out. I'm scrolled super in because first in the order is the first yeast ooze to have popped out. And it's going to...
Fucker!
It's going to spend one action to do what I call slorp. Slorp.
Oh, no.
Wait, can it climb the thing in one go?
Slorp.
I'm 10 feet in the air.
2 feet there.
The walkway is at the top of these brewing vats.
Yeah.
And it
Crappity
popped
crap.
out the top.
Yeah, you're in a bad place.
Yeah, you might need to do what we in the business call a get the fuck out of there. Activate your GTFO protocols.
Activate GTFO protocol.
All right, so it spent one action to slorp, and it's going to spend another action to Persuadopod.
That's one of my favorite podcasts.
That's going to be a total of... You're not flat-footed, by the way. And it's not Pathfinder First Edition. You all rolled Perception for initiative.
Yes.
This is going to be 16.
You miss.
Oh, good.
You lucky son of a bitch.
Yeah, boy.
And then it's going to take another action to Persuadopod again. Plus...
Persuadoing.
That's going to be 23.
Dang it, you hit.
Alrighty, so let me roll a d8.
All
Alright, 6 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouchies.
But more importantly,
Berate him.
we're in a brewery.
Unfortunately.
We're all just messed up today.
I'm going to take 6 points of damage from looking at these things.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
Oh, no, don't forget you still have that +2.
It held up for several hours.
What is that for? A poison?
Yes.
Don't use it.
Is this a disease?
Good.
It's okay. I rolled good.
I mean, alcohol's a poison.
That's a 20.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
It's not alcohol
I was going to
ooze.
throw it out there.
It's just bubbly yeast ooze.
Oh.
Dirty 20, you say? Mm-hmm. You're fine. All right, and that's all 3 of its actions.
You're going to live forever.
Next in the order is Alonzo Tinrivet.
Alonzo's going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
No, I don't have attack of opportunity. Sorry.
And he's going to draw his gun and shoot.
All right.
So that's my third action is
question.
to shoot. Yeah.
What weapon did you already have drawn? Because
I would have had my rapier drawn.
Okay.
That's my standard
Wow.
weapon.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, let's make him
Cat's
it out
the
there.
honest player.
Well, I'm
I'm an honest player. But this is something I don't want to get beat over the head by, so I'm going to back up.
Right.
He's initiating his get out of their protocol.
You're right. All right, so you're going to draw. You moved, you draw. Are you going to take an attack?
Yes, I'm going to take an attack. I have one more action to attack with.
All right.
And roll. I hate everything.
What'd you get?
12.
That'll hit.
Yay!
And
'cause
what
they're
is the
oozes.
damage type for this?
It is concussive.
Piercing
So
bludgeoning.
it's piercing bludgeoning.
Okay.
Whichever one would have a more favorable effect for
All right, go ahead
Alonzo.
and roll your damage.
So I get 1d4.
Yep.
1 point of damage.
You do 6 points of damage.
What?
Whoa!
They're weak to one of it. What are they weak to?
If they're weak to piercing, I'm going to get up in their biz.
Yeast rises.
It's a bubble.
Yeast.
I'm guessing they're
Bread.
I'm going to go with bread. You punch bread.
And it just
so,
poofs.
so we just poof. Punch it.
I'd tell you if you roll
I-
appropriate recall knowledge.
Yeah, I'm sure.
But I was using my action to get out of there.
All right,
boy.
so you moved, you drew, and you shot.
Yep, I'm done.
That is your turn. Good.
Now it's the other ooze's turn.
Now it is the other ooze's turn.
Yep.
Oh, God.
He's also going to take an action to slorp. And then he's
slorp.
going to attack you with a pseudopod. Oh, you're lucky. 16 again.
Oh!
That first attack is the one that threatens to critical.
You should know that
Get
your other
persuaded.
attack still hit me even with my nimble dodge. I was very sad.
Oh, you used your reaction? Oh, yeah, you don't have that this time. All right, second
Did
attack.
you use your reaction?
Yeah, nimble dodge.
Does she have to use that before you declare
Or
the
does it-
result or after?
I think it's before I declare the result, just for bookkeeping sake in the future. But yeah, the second one also misses with a 9. So 3 actions, slorp, smack, but miss.
Slurp.
Next in the order is going to be Chester. Called it Williams on account of how he called it.
Chester's like, I regret being right.
I wish I weren't right.
I wish I weren't right all the time. What would I have to roll to do a recall knowledge check on these things?
On these things, that's a good question. So
Crafting.
Like, I would say Alonzo warned you that whatever he did hurt them.
I
good.
actually don't know. You shooting
don't
them,
know.
hurt them? That is good to know. I mean, if it's an ooze, is it Arcana, typically? Because they do have recommendations for what you would take.
I think this would be occultism. It's closer to an aberration, right? No, wait, it is occultism. I have
Okay.
a chart here.
This is my time to shine.
I also have a pretty good occultism, so let's do this. Are you ready? I'm ready. Are you ready?
We're
One
ready.
action.
Yeah.
Recall knowledge.
Audience blob is ready.
All right, 19.
19?
Booyakasha.
Oh, yeah, that'll definitely nail it. So I imagine you want to know weaknesses.
Yes, please.
They have weakness bludgeoning 5 and weakness cold 5.
Really?
Huh.
Chester will
You
shout
announce
out.
that?
You gotta hit them with get a hammer. You bludgeon them,
Or shoot them.
and they cold. They don't like the cold either.
And again, weakness in this game, whenever you do damage of the type that's weak to,
It'll do extra damage.
you add whatever the weakness value is. So you did 1 point of bludgeoning damage. It's weak to bludgeoning 5, so you add 5 damage
Yes.
onto it. So
That's nice.
I had thought about getting a cold bomb and decided against it. Lesson learned.
but you have a gun, right?
I do have a gun, so I'm pulling out my gun and I'm going to shoot without using my device of stratagem because that would take a whole action to do.
Yeah.
Can you reach with your gun from there?
Accione.
My gun has a reach of.
they're roughly 30 feet from you, so you should be fine.
I can't see the lines from how far I'm zoomed out.
Within 30 feet, I have a rifle. 70 feet, I'm fine.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just have to hope I can roll high enough to hit him.
Which one do you want to hit?
I will hit the one that has already been hit.
Okay.
Try and get one down.
Yeah, the one that's on the catwalk. They're both up there. It's the one on the lefternmost one.
Yeah.
The one that's not in my biz.
Yeah. That is another 11 on the die for a total of 17, which that is a hit.
Crush it, yeah. Not a crit, but you do hit, so roll your damage.
Okay. That is 3 damage.
3 damage plus 5 for weakness is going to be 8 points of damage.
Yep.
Nice.
I'm glad they're weak against something because oozes tend to have a lot of health.
Yeah, and a lot of resistances.
Yep.
All right, so that's that. Chester, you recalled knowledge for your first action. You drew and then you shot, I believe.
Yes.
Okay, that means next in the order is going to be Psyche. First of all, before you do anything, I will remember to do it this time. I need you to make me a flat check.
Let's go. 14. We are
14,
good.
you're good, and you get a first level spell back.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
But you
Have
have
you
to
used
use
one?
it in the combat, is the only gimmick.
How hurt are you?
I am 21 of 28.
Could also hold on to it for Alonzo if he gets smacked.
I got to use it in 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Oh, then use it.
Yes. Psyche gets a little bit amped up and immediately slaps their hands onto you, Chester, and you feel better.
Yeah,
You
that
feel,
hurts so good. I don't like this joke no more.
You haven't liked this joke since the beginning.
You feel
Just like my
You feel
wife
the
used to
heel.
whip me.
This joke, much like my wife, I don't like anymore.
Chester's wife had a whip of harm.
it's oh my god. Oh,
This is getting out of hand.
A whip of healing would be great for people into that.
Just stop.
It's not
okay.
a...
Okay, this is you get 16 points.
Jeez, that's way more than I need. I'm at full health.
Yay, baby.
I rolled an 8 and
All
it
right.
did the 8.
So that was 1 action or 2?
That was 2.
Okay.
Actually,
You could have only done 1
I'm right
action.
next to you. I could have given you 8. You would have still been at full.
Yeah, but we know that in hindsight.
Yeah,
now.
you're right.
Well, I thought you were doing that anyway because he didn't have very much to heal.
Yeah. He only had
And he
6
was
points
right
down.
next to
If
you.
he lets you get away with it,
I mean,
might
if you're
as
going to
well.
let me do it.
Yeah. What else do you want to do?
Huzzah!
I may be a little confident in this combat.
That is a singular action. So, for my next trick, balls.
For my next trick, leans over, stretches out arms, balls.
For my next trick, I'm gonna do Forbidding Ward on Dear Chester.
You're spoiling me today.
So,
This is so nice.
Don't make me use the whip, Chester.
I don't like this no more. Wait, I have the
you
whip.
are Psycheer's special little princess. Anyways, you get a +1 status bonus to your armor class and saving throws against spells, attacks, and whatever.
I'm invincible. I'm never gonna die.
Go melee the ooze
That's right.
Immortal.
with a slashing weapon.
Yep.
Yeah.
This will help.
What is my...
I have invested in your health. I will keep you healthy, by gods.
Yay!
Invest in Chester coin.
I don't-
I'm being threatened. All right, so that's your turn. You cast 1 action harm and then 2 actions for, what was that spell's name?
Forbidding Ward.
Forbidding Ward. All right, so that's the end of round 1. Top of round 2 is Yeast Ooze number 1's turn. Yeast Ooze number 2 has Alonzo kind of in hand and is in
Yeah.
the way. So Yeast Ooze number 1 is going to slurp.
Yeah, it's like...
Hold on, let me see how much he can slurp
Yeah, but I
per
said,
round.
what's his movement speed?
Okay, don't worry about it.
Oh. Well then. I won't.
He can actually slurp. Perfect. He's going to spend 2 actions to double slurp.
I don't like this. Desist.
Cease and desist.
He's going to double
Desist.
slurp. And he's going to attack one of you guys. I'm going to do weighted to Chester, 1 to 2 Psycheer, and then 3 to 6 Chester. I got a 2. I'm attacking Psycheer.
No, Psycheer is so hurt.
19 total.
Oh.
Yeah, you hit me.
All right.
Oh, snow.
I apologize.
You can never apologize enough.
That's going to be 8 points of damage.
Wow.
And then I need you to make a fortitude save.
All
Yeah, you do. Yeah, you do.
right,
He's touching you with the
fortitude.
yeast. He's going to wear the sauce.
Quirked up yeast ooze. Busted down sexual style. Is he going with the sauce?
Busted down fermented style. What'd you get?
I rolled a 13.
Total?
And what do you add
And
to it?
my fortitude save is 6, so 19.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, God.
That's its turn. Alonzo Tinrivet, it is now your turn.
Alonso is going to initiate get out of there protocol.
A whole
Beautiful.
Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
All right.
And then he's going to shoot at the one that is in melee with his buddies.
Okay. Yeah, you
And
have to
he's-
reload first before you shoot.
That's okay. I have the action to reload.
Right.
And I think I can make it. That's 40. Yep, that's right in my range.
Okay.
Roll. If I hit with a 3, I'm going to hit with this. It's 15.
Yeah, you hit.
Yeah, boy.
You're fine.
And this time I do 2 damage.
So that's a total of 7. Yeah. So that's going to be me.
Yeah.
Beautiful. Okay. Yeah, you hit him. He's looking a little hurt. And then that is your turn. You moved. You reload your shot. It's going to be Yeast Ooze number 2's turn. He's going to do slurp. Oh, you made me double slurp. How could you?
I was really hoping the corner would do that.
All right, so I only get 1 smack on you. That's going
And
to be...
I'm using my nimble dodge.
Okay. Well, that's good.
The franticness.
Because
with which
I
you said
rolled a
that.
total of 26.
Oh, God.
Craptastic. It doesn't matter.
I think that nimble dodge works for that.
Well, it could have prevented a critical.
Oh, my AC is now 21 for this, so you still hit me.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Even if I hit you on a strong thing, doing nimble dodge can make it harder to crit, which is also good. All right, well, I'm still going to hit you, so ready your fortitude save, because here comes 5 points of bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
You need me a fortitude save.
Do you still have that +2?
That's only against poison.
Yeah,
Oh,
this is not a
That's-
poison.
Oh,
is
but
it?
I rolled a natty 15. How's
What
a
is
22
it?
do ya?
Yeah, that is totally fine. You're good.
It's power of bread.
Should have rolled that on my hit. I might have critical for that.
The power of bread compels you.
Power of bread compels you.
He's already been inoculated to the yeastiness by being
Yeah.
For my
force-fed
next
beer.
trick, rolls.
Rolls. All right. Well, next in the order is Chester Williams. What do you want to do? Get in melee with it?
Chevester. Chester devised a stratagem.
Chevester.
Williams is going to roll to devise a stratagem against the ooze in his face.
How'd it go, buddy?
Doing pretty good, actually.
That's good.
It's just I have 2 things I can do. What do we have out? I don't have my gun out, do I?
You did. You
You
just
already
shot it.
shot.
I pulled it
Yeah.
out and I shot last time. So
You have to reload and shoot.
Reload. I'm going to shoot again. With an 8 on the die, the total will be. I'm going to hit. I just don't know what my exact total is because it takes a while for this to activate. Pretty sure it's a 16 total.
16?
Yes, 16 total.
Yeah, that's a hit.
All right.
Don't worry about crits.
Oh, it's the ooze. That's
They're
right.
ooze.
You're right. You're right. So that's going to be a D6 and another D6. Haha. Because devise a stratagem.
Yeah.
That's going to be 5 and 2 for 7 damage.
7 damage plus the weakness is going to be 12.
Yup.
All right. He's pretty hurt now.
And now Chester is at the mercy of the ooze.
Yep.
That was not a good idea.
But it's
Embrace me.
It's not his turn.
Oh, wait, no, you're trying to protect Psyche by sticking around.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Psyche, it's now your turn.
GTFO protocol.
I need to stop being so assault oriented. I could have drank a potion to increase my AC.
Well, you still have the buff from Psyche.
This is
That's
how you
true.
play Pokemon.
That's true.
Yep.
Attack, attack, attack.
So
That's
it
right.
says that it is sustained.
The
It says
spell?
that it says that it is sustained. What does that mean?
What is the name of the spell? Again?
Forbidding
Oh, yeah.
Ward.
Forbidding Ward.
ward. It is a ward.
Sustained up to 1 minute, so sustain a spell. Yeah, so it's like concentrating in 5e or first edition Pathfinder. Sustain a spell is an action, so if you are using a spell that has a sustained duration,
Okay.
you can sustain it up to that maximum duration, but you have to spend an action to do it.
Okay. Can I sustain and cast another spell?
Yeah, but you wouldn't be able to move if it takes 2 actions to cast the spell. Like, it's definitely worth sustaining on Chester because he's going to get probably
Yeah.
smacked. But if you wanted to cast a spell on Alonzo, you might need to move into position this round.
I will sustain it, and then I am going to haul ass.
All right, so that's 1 stride. You can technically move again if you want to. It's up to you.
And I will move there.
All right,
I will
so
sustain. I will mobilize.
alrighty. That means it's going to be top of round 3. Yes.
I have a quick question.
Yes.
For your sake, can oozes take precision damage?
No.
Because then you should take add 6 hit points. No, add
Oh,
2 hit points.
From
much
your
was it?
D6.
Yeah.
It was
I rolled an extra D6.
7 total that you rolled.
But you rolled a 5 and a 2.
Oh, then take 2 away from, or add 2 to his hit points.
Sure, gladly.
I was thinking about that, and I realized it does the same. It does bludgeoning as well, but it's like bludgeoning precision.
I see. All right, well, I am immune to precision damage, so I will add that back. Now it is top of round 3. It is this Yeast's turn, and he's going to just beat the shit out of Chester.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got harmed. I'm going to need that whip again. Natural 4 on the first roll
For a total of.
for a total of 13.
Okay, yeah, it misses.
The worst one's over.
On the second roll for a total of 23.
That'll do it.
Actually, is that 23 or 24? It doesn't matter. It
doesn't
isn't
matter.
critical. You're going to take 7 points of bludgeoning damage.
That hurt.
Make a fortitude save.
Oh, 7. Take damage.
you get a +1 bonus.
To the save.
Yeah.
All right.
Against attacks, spells, and other effects.
My fortitude is, in that case, +7.
Beep-doop.
16.
You should be fine. Double check. You are exactly fine.
Yeah.
Last attack.
It's a miss. Don't worry about it.
That is a miss. Yeah. Alonzo, it's your turn. The monster is in your face, but you can still act. Same song and dance.
Yeah, I'm going to back up 1, 2, 3, but I'm not going to pass Psyche
Okay.
so that it has me as a target instead of Psyche potentially. And I think I'm still close enough to shoot. I can't count the things very well.
What's your range on your thing normally?
40.
Oh, you're fine.
Okay. And I reload and shoot.
Okay.
That's a natty 4 for a 12.
12 will do it. Exactly. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Yes.
1 hit point.
1 damage. All right, you do 6 damage.
Well, I mean, if there's a combat where I can roll low, this is it.
Yeah. Okay, it is looking quite hurt. However, it is now this Yeast Ooze's turn. He's going to spend 1 action to Schlorp,
Time to dunk on this ooze.
and he's going to dunk on Alonzo.
Have I got the chance to use my nimble dodge, or have I already
Yes.
used it in this round?
You have not used it in this round.
Then I'm using it for this first attack.
All right. Ooh, that's a good call because I got a natty 15 for a total of 24.
You still hit.
Okay. Well, yeah. Okay. Man, that's going to be a total of spicy roll 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ooh.
Make me a fortitude save. Oh, I rolled a natural 20, but it was cocked. So I have to reroll. Fortitude save.
Natty 16.
You good?
23.
You good? And then miss on the second. Dang it! That was 20, but it was sitting at that angle. I was just like,
Oh, don't you hate it?
That die loves me now.
all right. Well, that's its turn. Schlorp, smack, smack.
That's my favorite song.
Slap.
Schlorp, smack, smack.
Smack, smack.
Clap.
Chester, it is your turn.
Chester's going to devise stratagem. Williams.
Okay.
I have a 16 on the die. I'm going to use that to reload and shoot for more than 16.
Okay.
Criticals don't matter, so
Yeah. You hit roll your damage,
be a D6.
except the
Yeah,
precision.
except not the precision. So I'm not even gonna roll that. Not even,
It's okay. It's okay.
4.
Breathe.
4 total?
Yeah.
All right, so that's 9 points of damage. And with that, you blast into it, and the concussive shock from the edge of your musket just... and it turns into goop and starts falling down the drain.
I do have a question. Are there skeletons inside this ooze, or is that just the image?
There's some, like, rat bones
Okay.
Okay.
in there.
Nasty.
It's
Little
quite
rat
nasty.
finks. Little rat finks.
Big skull that appears on top of just gung.
Gung. Yeah, it's dead. All right, Psyche here, it is your turn. You're still sustaining on Chester, I believe.
I am still sustaining on Chester.
Chester sustains us.
Chester's Sustainus Williams.
On account of how he is stained.
I am sustaining you.
A stain from you.
Stain.
I am sustaining for you, bitch.
A stain of jazz.
Perish. All right.
All right, go ahead.
$20 to whoever hits him in the head with a D20.
Cool. What do you want to do, Psyche here?
I'm going to sustain
All right.
because actually, no, I would need to
Yeah.
recast it because it's a specific enemy.
I was about to say, oh, it's all the enemy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
So you have all 3 actions to
Oh.
spend instead of having to use one to sustain.
And I am going to switch my ward. My
okay.
ward. Ward, is that it? Ward?
Ward.
Okay.
Awoo.
Awoo, warg.
So you-
Awoo, werewolves of London.
Where are you going to cast it on Alonzo?
Yeah, I'm going to back up a little bit.
right.
And then I'm going to cast my ward on the boy. That
So
boy
what does
right
it
there.
give me?
You get a
+1 status
Shit.
bonus.
+1 status bonus to
I got it marked on my thing.
Okay.
you get a +1 status bonus to armor class and saving throws against the target enemy's attacks, spells, and other effects.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so yeah, you cast Forbidding Ward and move the fuck back. There's a staring contest going on between Drow and Jacob right now. This is a weird mood today.
Yeah.
Alonso, it's your turn. Top of round 4. The first ooze is dead. This one's untouched, though.
No, I thought I hit it once.
No, you hit.
No, I've been hitting
you
the
kept
one.
aiming for the one that had been damaged.
I am going to I'm gonna move 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
And then I'm going to reload and shoot.
All right. Rate me your
Zoom
attack
back
roll.
out. Natty 13 for a 21.
Okay. So that'll definitely hit. Go ahead and roll your damage.
Come on, roll a 4. Roll a 4. 2.
All right. So that'll be 7 points of damage.
And my turn is over.
All right. Good damage. Good
I tried
damage. Gawain's word.
It's going to have to go one way or the other, and I'm the last one who did damage.
All right. I'm going to roll a d6.
Oh?
I'm going to say 1 is psych here.
You are protected. Why are you abandoning me?
I'm going to say...
I would like to point out that he did just shoot it.
Yeah, I just shot it.
Did damage to
1
it.
is psych
Okay,
here.
All right. Oh,
2 through 5 is Alonzo, and
Okay.
6 is Chester.
What?
Yeah.
That is outrageous. I am behind Alonzo.
3. It's Alonzo.
Yeah, that makes more sense.
He's going to double slurp.
You should note I'm going to use my nimble dodge.
Okay, go ahead. You can use your nimble dodge because this is the first time for this round. Here comes the attack.
Alonzo, nimble dodge, 10 rivet.
20.
You miss because of the nimble dodge.
Hey!
Nice.
Nice. All right.
Forbidding ward plus nimble dodge equals a miss.
That's all I can do this round.
Good. Ooze.
Clever synergizing.
Yeah.
Booyah.
Okay, it's going to be
He only barely misses. I feel the whiff.
Chester's turn.
And you smell the stink.
Chester's gonna...
Because you know he smells bad.
Oh,
he
yeah.
smell.
Smells yeasty.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, which smells bad, Derek.
Chester's gonna
James
go.
Bonds John's having a strong.
Oh, Bonds Johns. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. I am moving westward onto the catwalk. I will then reload my gun and shoot it without devising a stratagem.
Oh, okay. Bold move.
Bold move. 10 on the die for a total of 16.
That'll hit. Roll your damage.
1.
So you do 6 points of damage. Alrighty. That's your turn. Psych here. It is your turn.
I could yell at it.
I was
I
gonna
could
ask,
sustain
would you
and yell at
scream?
it.
You're already so hurt. You should just get away.
Well, I think you can yell at it from where you are, right?
Yeah, I can.
Yeah, let me draw you a little cone.
I
How
measured.
big is it? 30 foot or 15?
It is 15 feet.
Yeah, it won't catch it in 15 feet,
So I would need to
unfortunately.
step just a little bit closer.
Yeah, but if you do that, you won't be able to sustain and cast.
I will sustain.
All right.
That is more important.
You could sustain and get in position for next round.
I will move a little bit too, because I don't want to interact. I'm done with this shit.
No more smack time?
No, I'm done. There we
Hey, I want to point out something.
Okay.
go. Arf.
Now, this also could depend on the DM. I was looking up concussive in the book.
Uh-huh.
These weapons smash as much as puncture when determining a creature's resistance or immunity to damage from this weapon. Use the weaker of the target's resistance or immunity to piercing or bludgeoning.
Uh-huh.
It specifically calls out immunity or resistance. It does not mention weakness, and I figured I'd mention that to you.
It doesn't matter because it has weakness bludgeoning, resistant to piercing, so it's going to, by the resistant rules, use bludgeoning. It's weak to bludgeoning, therefore it does more damage.
I was putting it out because technically these weapons don't do bludgeoning. It just only applies to weakness or immunity when you add the bludgeoning, is what it technically
Well,
means.
you said weakness or immunity,
Yeah.
not resistance.
No, resistance or immunity, not weakness. So I think by the specific rules, we shouldn't be getting the bludgeoning damage onto that.
They don't do bludgeoning damage.
No, they do piercing damage, but they have the concussive trait, which means if you have weakness or immunity to bludgeoning or piercing, you do the weakest of that.
That's a dumb technicality. Well, I will
know.
say...
Okay, so that's why I was pointing it out to you, because I could see you calling that a dumb technicality and just saying it does bludgeoning as well.
If we want to get technical, what I'll say is if you are next to it with your gun,
Yeah.
I'll give you the weakness because you're shooting a concussive blast
Yeah.
at it.
That makes. I figured I'd point it out because it's the rules, and we do
I'm not
like to
gonna-
mention the rules.
I'm not going to retcon it, but I'll honor the technicality, but with a carve out. If you're next to it, like Alonzo is, you can get all the full damage with weakness because this is one of those things where the technicality is a little weird, and I'll just lean on my gut interpretation of you're
Yeah.
right next to it, so it's going to get the weakness.
Oh yeah, I hear that.
All right.
Okay, so Psyche here, that's your turn. Top of round 5 now. Alonzo, it is your turn.
Alonzo is going to stay next to it, reload, and shoot.
You could move if you want to make it
Or
expend.
reload, shoot, and then move.
Yeah,
Yeah, I was going to move at the end
Oh, okay.
yeah.
so that I'm close to it. While don't I want to be close to it?
Yes, if you
Yeah.
want the bludgeoning bolt.
That's what I want.
If you move, then it has to spend one of its actions
Yeah, but
moving.
I'll move at the end after I've shot and gotten the advantage for being close.
Right. All right. Go ahead and make your attack roll. Don't roll a
Metagame.
one.
I got a
We don't
97,
metagame
so
here.
15.
15 is going to hit. Go ahead, roll your damage again, and you are next to it, so I'll give you the weakness.
Reasonable metal game.
4! I finally rolled max damage.
Hey. Nice. This
And
is.
then I'm going to back up, and I'm going to back up in the opposite direction of Chester there to force it to pick a direction.
All right. It's its turn.
And please note, I just did damage to it.
Who do I want to attack? I don't think I can get to Chester and smack him enough times. No, I could smack him once. I can get to Alonzo and smack twice. Same thing with Psyche here. But Alonzo annoys me more, so I'll just roll a d6, and if I get a 1, I'll go to Psyche here. Have you attacked it at all, though?
Who?
Me?
Yeah,
No,
Psyche here.
Psyche hasn't attacked it at
No.
all.
I'll just attack Alonzo. Sorry, bud.
No, that's the whole point.
This is your purpose.
Here
I'm the
comes
frontliner tank rogue, remember?
two smacks. I'm assuming you're using your
Yes,
nimble dodge.
nimble dodge for the
Frontliner
first
tank
smack.
rogue.
Oh, natural 2.
Yes.
So you're good.
Yay.
I wish I hadn't already used the dodge.
Natty 18. That's going to be a total of 23.
Yeah, you hit. I've already used my dodge.
All right, so that's going to be 8 points of damage again.
Ooh.
I need another fortitude save.
I'm in trouble.
At least it hasn't critted you. That's what the Rustus did.
Yeah.
I got 16 on. No, excuse me. 17. Thank
good.
you, Forbidding Ward.
You are good.
Hey.
Chester Williams, it is your turn.
Chester DeVos and Williams.
Go throw ice bomb at it.
I wish.
I will say, if you wanted to use some of your alchemical items, it's not like resistant or immune to other
Yes, but those
elemental
are
effects.
very precious.
All right.
Throw sugar at it, and I'm sure everything will be fine.
Move action to get
It'll
up
make it worse.
in its grill.
All right.
Go big or go home. Live fast, die fast. Goblin life, baby.
Baby.
I'm gonna reload and shoot.
All right. Gah! What'd you get?
Did you get a natty 1?
Got an 91.
Oh,
All right.
no.
Doesn't do anything, but it just makes me really
I
sad.
really wish I could just say you trip and fall prone, but I will not. Yeah, you run up to it, you're point blank, you shoot and somehow miss. Maybe you stub your toe on the invisible rock and shoot the ceiling. Ricochets and lands like right next to Psyche here. It is now your turn, Psyche here.
Why have you assaulted me?
Don't salt the yeast, that'll kill it.
Get salt!
Where's the
Get
salt?
salt!
Get the
Where's
salt.
the salt?
Make a circle. It's a demon.
Damon.
Should I yell or should I continue protecting?
Should I yell or should I protect you?
No.
Whatever you choose.
The sustain is helping Alonzo make
Yeah.
those saves. He would have failed one of them if he hadn't.
I'll just keep at it then.
Sustain.
Thank you.
All right.
I'm very hurt.
I was about to say, you can't do lifelink, can you?
You have to be
You have
close
to
for
touch
that.
for that, right?
30 feet.
30 feet?
Yeah.
Is
I
it
would,
one action?
It is one action.
Yeah.
So I would get there.
Yeah, there you go.
However,
Can Psyche take the damage from the
I
lifelink?
have 8 hit points.
You don't need to do the lifelink.
Well,
I
it'll
could
chip
just-
damage off of it for you.
I could just cast it so that you get the little bit of healing.
Oh, but it does come with some healing.
It
Yeah.
does come with a D4.
Oh, that's nice. Mm-hmm. I just don't want Psyche to go down either.
What's the course of action to dismiss a spell?
Probably an action.
Sustained spell?
No, dismiss.
Dismiss, yes.
Get rid of.
It'd be an action usually. If
Eliminate.
Yeah.
All right then.
Kill.
I will. I'll only take 3 damage. That's the max that I can take. I'll be fine. So I'm going to step up. I'm going to continue the board. And then I'm going to cast Lifelink. You get 4.
Sweet.
Nice.
All right, 3 actions for you, Psyche here. Let's go to round 6. Geez, it's your turn, Alonzo.
I'm going to reload and shoot.
All right.
Kill!
Kill yeast ooze.
This makes me really
Kill
upset.
yeast ooze.
I just rolled a natty 18 and it's not going to do me any good.
I know.
Yeah.
But you should know it's a 26.
Hey, you would absolutely critical it, but it don't
But
matter.
I can't crit.
It's an Uzi boy.
I'm just going to roll my damage.
You poor slorpy
I got
man.
3.
All right. That will be 8 points of damage.
And then I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right. Chester.
Is it my turn?
Oh, wait. No, it's the Yeast Dude's
Okay,
turn.
about to say. I was worried.
Wait, no. Should I didn't realize it would go next.
Too late.
Oh, well. Hand off the chest
It's
piece.
too late to apologize.
Chester, that's a natural 2 on the first attack.
I invite you to get good.
Natural 15 for a total of
That'll-
20 on the
that'll
second
do it.
attack.
That'll still hit. Yeah.
I got good.
You got better. No, good is like.
But I just did damage to it.
Minimum damage.
Huh?
Chester charged him with a gun. 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's not that bad.
I need you to make a fortitude save.
That's not great either. Fortitude is currently +6. 21.
21, you're fine. All right, and then it misses on the third attack.
All right.
And that's his turn. Chester, it's your turn.
Now it's Chester's turn. And Chester's going to reload his gun. He's going to shoot it.
Uh-huh.
18 on the die for a total of like 24.
Oh, you're fine. You are totally good.
Going to be 4 damage.
All right, which will be 9.
Yep. And then Chester is going to...
Keep kiting it around.
Back the hell up.
Zoop.
All right.
Yeah.
And it's your turn. Psych here, it's your turn. I'll say this thing is on its last glorps and schlorps.
Glorps and schlorps.
You've slorped your last slorp.
You
Slurped your last glorp.
Oh, yes. Audio medium. Chester moved southwest to the map of
Yeah.
the map.
What do you want to do, Psych here?
Why are you asking me? Is it my turn?
Yeah.
Fuck. Okay. What? Yeah. I will sustain and I will link lives. Again?
Oh,
No, I'm gonna cut it. I don't want to take damage.
Okay.
Back out.
Yeah.
Back out. I'll
Cut
try
the
to take
thing,
it down to my
sustain,
next
and
turn.
then I will run like a pansy bamsy.
No, thank you.
I don't want to get hurt.
My flesh is quite weak today. All right.
I have given my blood for today. Thank you.
So you sustain, you end the lifelink after the thing, and now you moved. All right. Top around 7. Can you finish it this round? Alonzo, it's your
getting
turn.
up in its grill.
Uh-huh.
And then I'm going to reload and shoot.
All right. Make me your attack.
Natty 14. That hits.
Yep. Roll your damage. You could kill it.
I only made 1 damage, though.
Oh, it has 1 hit point left after your attack.
Oh!
It had 6 hit points. Sorry, I said that bad. It had 6 hit points. You just did 5.
Is it not +5?
It is plus
It is.
5. You did
So then
roll
I
a-
did 6 damage.
Yeah, Derek.
Boy, I'm bad at math.
Learn
You
to
kill
count.
it. You kill it.
I'm so glad I questioned the DM.
What a roller
Always
coaster.
Second guess your DM every single time.
Every
I
single
normally
time
don't
they're
question
stupid.
them. Make
Yeah.
fun of them. This is
What a
healthy
roller
gameplay.
coaster.
False.
Lies.
False. Boo.
So,
You know what's not a lie?
What?
We'll deal with healing up yourselves again
Again.
next
oh
time.
boy.
Just congratulations. You solved my beer puzzle.
Only
Alonzo.
beer. Only
For
beer
a
league.
second, I
with
thought you were
his-
saying congratulations, you leveled up. And I got my heart out briefly.
Like with his gun smoking. Now I know why y'all like these guns so much.
Thank you so much for listening to this episode of the Third Gallon Podcast. If you enjoyed it, please consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing us. If you want to see more from us, check out our website, thirdgallon.com, or follow us on Twitter. We are at Third Gallon, that's THIRD Gallon. You can also tweet at us using the hashtag Third Gallon, and we are on Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook with the same handle, at Third Gallon. We also publish a video version of the podcast on YouTube, which you can find on our channel, The Third Gallon. Our theme for this season is Delta Rust, composed by Andy Ellison. Our ambience for this episode was composed by Michael Ghelfi, and you can find more of his work on his YouTube channel, Michael Ghelfi Studios. And you can support his awesome work at patreon.com/Michael Ghelfi. Thanks again for listening, and we'll see you next time.